Make sure that it's looking correctly in your phone. Pull it up right now so it doesn't look sideways or whatever. It's hot. Well,
Someone's me.
what's up, guys? Today is a special day. How long have we been waiting for this? 2 months? 3 months? This is it. I've been telling you for months, Mr. Traxxas was gonna come on by here with this awesome drag slash. And this is it. It's here. It's here. Look how beautiful this thing is. What a surprise. I didn't know this was happening today. I just woke up, came to work. Mr. Traxxas was out here with this awesome car, and look at it now. This is it, guys. This is what all you guys have been waiting for. This is the first time anybody has seen this truck in real life on a live video, okay? I was looking on YouTube last night. The only guy that's done it is my buddy Mark Santa Maria. Look, man, this is it. It's hot. I know you guys got questions. Load them up in there. We're going to tell you all about this awesome truck, man. We're so happy to have you guys in there. Share this one. This is the one to share. Share it now. Nobody has seen this stuff before, guys. It is so beautiful, man. Let's see. So, are you guys surprised yet? Did I catch y'all off guard yet? Come on. So, look, people already calling, man. All right, guys, so this is it, the drag slash. First, we're gonna go over the outside of it. This thing is so hot. Literally, the phones are ringing off the hook and we're not even open yet. So, James, let's look at this bad boy. Let's start in the front grille. Let's face it, guys, the body is one of the most beautiful things that you're gonna initially capture when you see this guy, okay? This grill is awesome. It's very 3D and molded, kind of reminds me like what we've seen off the rock crawlers, etc. These new details. Even got a little orange Chevy logo on there. The lights are gonna be killer. I was bouncing around on the Traxxas website last night and I saw somebody that put some colored green LEDs on there. It looks so cool. So the front end of this guy, man, that bumper is killer. So super awesome there. The blue flake on this body is hot, man. I feel like whoever's been painting Traxxas bodies over the last few product releases, they've got some new metal flake and it looks killer.
Sergio, what colors do you have?
Mr. Sergio, so there's 6 colors they're gonna come in. It's gonna be a green, blue, red, black, Captain Diego?
White and purple.
White and purple. And look, guys, all the colors look awesome. I look at them and, I mean, they all look beautiful, so you're gonna have a tough time choosing. You're gonna wanna get the car and get an extra body. Share this video, guys. Share this one. This is the one you want your buddies to see. And call me if you want one of these. So, all right, we covered the front. Okay, over here, just some basic details. These tires and wheels, guys, are gonna be hot. These tires, you're gonna be getting them. You're gonna be seeing these all over the no prep scene because these work awesome. Trust me. They hook up. It's like they got Velcro built into here, man. It just grabs the ground and propels you forward. You know, I like the little
Oh yeah,
the tread on there. I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's a scale tread. It's little things like that, man. It just looks so cool. So now let's go to the back. This is one of the first things I noticed right away when I saw this truck, man. To me, this looks like if you got a custom truck that you have dropped an airbag, this is how it looks, man. It's just cool to see a realistic representation of that. Okay, James, you know, this just looks like a basic wing, but you know there's some magic in here.
Oh, for sure.
Mr. Traxxas doesn't just pop a piece of plastic on here for looks. This has engineering in it. This is what's gonna help you keep down that road nice and straight. I noticed it's very firm. It's got some ridges in it. Hey man, I come from the airplane world. This little stuff makes a difference, man. It's very firmly attached too. You know, if you flip over and bang nail this, look at that. It's firm. Okay. Also the rear bumper, it looks like a real truck. It doesn't look like an RC truck. There's no seam there, man. How the heck do they do that? It looks perfect. Very, very cool. So, look, that's just the body and the tires and wheels. Let's focus on these rims a little bit more. So it's like a black chrome. These are scale wheels,
Scale
right?
whaled wheels.
So Mickey Thompson, what does that say? L front, at front. Oh, and Mickey Thompson's rear. Look, we've seen the drag tires that have been in the industry for a while. These are unique and different. Let's get the body off. Y'all want to see what's inside? All right, guys.
2-inch wide rear slits.
2 inches. Okay, so these rear tires are 2 inches wide, and they look notably wider than any of the ones I've seen. Man, I mean, it just goes right next to the shock here. You know, you see that? That's about 4 millimeters of clearance. So they got it the maximum width tire just so they can get all that traction down. Okay, guys, this is it.
I mean, the CVDs.
Let's
This is new.
Let's
That's
start
new.
from the back and
Okay.
work forward. So one of the coolest things that I see right now is going to be this wheelie bar, right? Look, if you're drag racing, you got to have a good wheelie bar. The wheelie bar is what helps you utilize the power that your motor produces. So this wheelie bar has 5 different positions. Using a screw, you can go up or down with it in 5 different positions, as well as 2 different diameter wheels. Okay? So you're gonna have a lot of adjustment here for your different track conditions. Look, the weather changes, you go to a different parking lot, you're gonna need to tweak this. A piece of cake. Matter of fact, we just adjusted this one down because we're gonna do some awesome demos for you in a little while. So, you know what else, guys? I heard Mr. Traxxas got some tricks up his sleeve with a custom aluminum wheelie bar from Traxxas. Coming soon. So, that is awesome, man. Can you imagine we're gonna have a custom wheelie bar made out of aluminum for this? Yo. Cierra la puerta así. Okay. So look, this guy here, wheelie bar is gonna be a big game changer, okay? Now, what's the next thing I see? Obviously, this big transmission here. The transmission is totally redesigned, okay? Traxxas transmissions on the other cars have been maybe designed for maybe in the 90s. This is a full new redesign. One of the biggest things I noticed is that it has a very firm wheelie bar mount, okay? The wheelie bar firmly mounts to that transmission, and so inside the transmission, all new as well. One of the biggest things that we find on the older style when people are transferring, doing a custom build Traxxas, is the top shaft was breaking under all the power. So now this guy has a new top shaft, and if you haven't seen it, it's like a shaft and the gear slides over it and it's keyed in. There's no pin anymore, it's a key. So the top shaft is gonna be a huge problem solver, guys. Also, in the new transmission, it has a sealed differential. So what it means with a sealed differential is you're gonna be able to tune the differential with fluid because it's sealed, and you're gonna be able to get different type of performance, okay? So this new transmission, guys, is gonna be a game changer. And you know what else? This new transmission fits on all the old cars. If you guys have old drag slashes, you're tired of, or your custom drag slashes that you have built, and you want to put a new transmission in it, this transmission will drop right on there, okay? So we've covered the wheelie bar, we've covered the new transmission. Also the new transmission, it has some fixed gear mesh plates in there to help you from stripping out a spur gear on the drag line. New drive shafts. These drive shafts are kind of like the ones from the Haas. Oh, great. This is an example of the high-speed gear and the motor plate to accommodate. And man, that just keeps it from having your gear mesh go out on you during a race. It's going to keep it more consistent, a perfect gear mesh. So, Mr. James, these arms, those arms are different, man.
They look a little different.
Those arms look different.
For sure.
And the drive shafts are definitely different. So I'm guessing those are 2 new part numbers. And these drive shafts, we've had really good luck with these drive shafts when people have been cutting them down and doing it themselves. Okay.
We had a question about the body. They wanted to know, are the bodies going to come clear?
You can get a body available clear. So they come beautiful pre-painted, but sure, guys, you can get them clear. And you can get the accessory kits and pop your lights in there. That's another thing, guys. I didn't show you underneath here. it's got a room to accommodate lights right away. It's got the little pockets and the screws. So just like all the other modern Traxxas models, you're gonna be able to put a light kit in here very easy, and it's gonna be nice and painless, okay? Look for that one coming soon as well. Okay, back to the car. So, we've gone through the wheelie bar, the transmission, the drive shafts. I noticed a different shock tower. This is a new shock tower. Oh man, it's much more rigid. If you ever noticed on those other ones, they were very flexible. This is a new part number, for sure. It got rid of the old classic single body mount rustler style that always tied you into certain bodies. This, James, is going to go on other cars. It's going to get us out of trouble as well.
For sure.
I can't help but notice it almost seems a little bit shorter, maybe. And the back shocks are definitely different. These aren't your standard 2XL 3762s. These may be maybe longs. Anyway, I can tell they're different. And guys, you know, what's the first thing you do when you get a new RC car? You do this. Press the suspension. This thing has got a unique feel. You know what it feels like? It feels like when those dudes come in with that, hey, I just won the drag race, and he puts his car on the counter. I'm like, oh, that feels weird. That's how it feels. Like it's just gonna stick. So very unique. I know that took a lot of trial and error, and let me tell you guys, we tested earlier. It sticks like Velcro, man. It's gonna blow you away. We're gonna get to that later, so stay tuned, okay? Hey, share this video. If you guys are interested in one of these cars, call us up, message us on Facebook, or come on down to the store. But wait, I got more to show you, okay? So, let's see. Moving forward, this is the 2-cell 7600 battery. You could run a 2-cell 58, 5000. You could run a 3-cell if you want, but this class is really catered to the 2 cells, okay? So this battery does really good.
It is the preferred battery to run in that car.
Okay, so the motor and speed control. This is a hot topic, okay? Listen, you know, this car has been in the works for a long, long time. And Traxxas had tested several motors, different KVs. And you know what? They ended up coming back to the big boss, the 3500 Special. Tried and true. You know, this motor was designed a long time ago. It's been tweaked, updated, and it's still a mainstay. Listen guys, with this type of KV, you can gear it up, you can gear it down, and obviously it has the power. It's been proven. You're gonna be surprised when you get this out on the track next to the competitors when you see what this does. It's not just sticking to the ground, it's a rocket ship. So, tried and true electronics. We all know how to set these. Let's talk about some of the new technology. No, let's go to the front here first, then we'll talk about the tech. Okay, so I see some new body mounts here. This is gonna be a new set. For us in the store, we're gonna be able to have these for guys doing a lot of unique projects too, just putting different bodies on. Nice, easy body mounts. I noticed the blue bump stops on the front shocks here, okay? So, oh yeah, those kind of look like something off of an E-Revo or something. And we've used these before. Oh yeah, Uncle Juan used to do this on his, James. I see 2 bump stops in there put together. So that's just gonna, you know, help with dampening when it bottoms out. What else is new up here? I think I talked about this, is this front bumper and diffuser, okay? James, you know, in drag racing, one of the most overlooked things is the front bumper because what it does to the air.
Right.
Look, man, you're going that fast, you're starting to deal with the aerodynamics, and this little guy, although you wouldn't think, it makes a big difference. Helps you stick, helps the air go where it needs to be. All right. Now the technology, okay? Let's find this transmitter. One more sip of coffee.
Oh, guys, wait till y'all see what Mr. Traxxas has in store with that transmitter.
Okay, guys, so looks familiar, right? But hey, what's up here? This is all new, and they call this the trans brake?
Correct.
Trans brake. I'm guessing that has to do with transmitter brake. Okay, so at first I was like, man, the switch is broken, but this is a new switch. This isn't like the ones on our rock crawlers. You compress the switch down or release it. So this is what you do, guys. You grab a handful of throttle, you put your car on the line. Once you see the green light, you tap the red button, boom, shakalaka, your car's off the line.
Just release the red button.
You release it. So we get the throttle we want, compress the button, release.
Opposite.
Oh, okay. Mr. Traxxas is telling me it's opposite. Compress the button, then
Pull the.
very easy to figure out when you're out there, by the way. And what it does, it just lets your mind not have to focus on that. All you're doing is releasing, release, and go. You're gonna see in a minute. We're gonna take it out there and run for you guys. This thing, when you release that thing, boom, it's gone. Okay, so that's part one of the new technology in this thing. Now, one of the other things is the new TSM. What's the wording for it? Is it just some new settings on the TSM?
Drag race mode.
So it has drag race mode, guys. And what was very interesting to me was how we access the drag race mode. Let's see here if we can show you guys. So to activate and deactivate the drag race mode and non-drag race mode, where it just brakes after the race, all you do is push a little button on the receiver. So we're used to pushing buttons on the speed control. Inside here, there's a little button. And if we go compress it, boom. Let's try a little longer. Okay, now it's blinking green, okay? So when it's blinking green, that means it changed settings. And when it's blinking green, that means the brake is on only afterwards?
Yeah, TSM is on when you're braking.
Okay, so when it's blinking like this, guys, means you're following the rules at the races. You're only utilizing that TSM once you put the brakes on, okay? And so this is something to where you're within the guidelines of the rules, but you still utilize the technology at the end to help you from rolling your car over. You know, I could totally see this opening a whole new race class out there with you guys, to where you have people that can use the regular TSM or the other one, and it's going to be good for maybe some entry level classes to grow the overall class. So very cool stuff. So we got the TSM, we got the trans brake. What am I forgetting, Captain Diego?
Optional speed gear.
Oh, right. There is an optional speed gear as well.
So here's the optional speed gear, guys. You know, they were telling us that it's not uncommon right out of the box to get, what, 2.5, 2.3s with this thing?
2.5 is with the speed gear.
Okay, 2.5s all day. You know Mr. Traxxas is conservative. If he says 2.5, man, you could probably get close to 2.0 if you put the magic sauce on the wheels. So
The transmission also can bolt into other two-wheel drives.
yeah, this transmission can drop into the other cars.
For sure.
Look, you guys know everybody wants to put the biggest motor in the world in all these cars and go how fast. This transmission will handle it much better, and it will fit on your standard two-wheel drive models that have been out for a long time. You guys got any questions in there, or anything awesome you want to know about this? This is it. Lay it on me, guys. This is the first time you've seen this car. Nobody's got this.
I'm having to scroll back up because we do have a lot of.
Thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. And we're going to do another video up here on the north side with this car in the next hour or so, okay? So be ready for that. And guys, if you want one of these cars, give us a call. Come on down or message us.
Dustin Gunter, what's the speed out of the box?
You guys know Traxxas has been marketing this thing for months, guys. The demand is high. You've been in this world for the last year. Everything's hard to get since Mr. COVID came in. If you want one of these, call me up today. You got to call me today. They're going to sell out quick. Traxxas had a bunch coming, and this much is coming into the United States, but they've sold that much. So it's going to come in, it's going to get bought up, and we're going to have to wait on the next shipment. So call me fast. Call me today. North side store, south side store, whichever one makes you happy, okay? James, what did you say right before that?
Dustin Gunter, what speed is out of the box?
So speed's out of the box. You know, in the drag race world, it's not about the top speed. It's more about how fast can you go in a short amount of space. And so in 2.5 seconds, this thing can go 132 feet. You could bust out your little calculator and tell me how many miles an hour that is. I know, just judging by the normal drag race guys, it's going to be north of 50 miles an hour. But don't quote me on that, man. It's not like, although it's a speed car, it's not a speed run car. it's a drag race car. That means out of the hole, this power gets to the ground and actually is utilized. And so, anyway, that's kind of the deal. But how fast does it go? Smoking fast. It is, man, it just, the way the suspension just feels like it's sticking.
Size comparison.
Size comparison, so...
There's a Fortec right next to it.
Let's show you compared to the Fortec. And this is the new Fortec, guys. So, you know, it's not... I thought it was going to be larger than There you go. It's maybe 1.5 inches longer axle to axle. If we did the old Fortec, you know, it'd be notably bigger. But, you know, it's basically slash sized, 10 scale, standard issue. Oh, that's what y'all want to see. James, look at the tire. Look at the way the tires do that right there. Well, that looks like the real drag races. It looks like the real drag races. Oh my, it is just the right. It's consistent. Ooh, that was cool.
29.7 inches with the wheelie bar, 22.6 body only.
So we got 29 inches,
29.7.
29.7 inches, and what was that? That's wheelie bar to the front end.
Yes, and body only 22.6 inches.
And the body only is 22.6 inches. And so this is gonna get you, you know, let's see this body again. It's a big body.
It's a big body.
It's nice and firm. You know, some of this extra stuff up here might help the rigidity of it, but it feels nice. Look at the way it sits on there, just perfect. Are you guys ready to see this thing drive? Ask me some questions about it so I can answer them, and then we're gonna take it out and drive it, because I know y'all wanna see this thing drive right now. Any questions in there, James?
No, not at the moment.
I think they want to see it drive, man. Let's see here. Chris, any major points you think I missed on here that we want to talk about?
You got it pretty good.
Okay. Well, guys, there's only one thing left to do. Is to put it on the pavement and see what you can do, okay? Listen, when we go outside, it gets a little bit loud from the freeway noise. We're gonna do the best we can to show you this awesome. Bear with us on the noise. You're about to see the first live drag slash in the United States, right here at RC Hobby Shop #1 in Houston, Texas, okay? Keep watching. All right, so let's turn her on. Let's put these body clips on there. All right. Yeah, this thing, guys, man, it's just blowing us away. The beauty of it. I mean, let's face it, half of it's just the beauty of this thing. These bodies with the paint. I wish you could feel how these wheels feel. The sponginess, there's a new tire insert they're using. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's got that blue tire insert. Anyway, these tires feel great. All right, we ready, guys? Let's go see what this thing can do. Oh, yeah. All righty. So,
Oops, sorry.
now, guys, you guys have seen us in this parking lot before. This parking lot was built in 1923, man. It's not the best place, but we're gonna make it work. You're gonna see the magic today. It's not a prep drag place. This is an old school parking lot, so keep that in mind. Okay, so now I'm not a drag race guy, okay, so don't call me a rookie. First thing we're gonna do is heat the tires up a little bit. Now we're gonna clean them off. Press. Let's get them nice and hot for you guys. Okay, guys. This is what you've been waiting for. So, we want to compress this, full throttle. All right.
Good.
Hit the curb. All right,
as-
guys.
That's a good pass. Good pass.
So, listen, I didn't steer it at all. That was one-handed. If drag racing was that easy, people would be drag racing one-handed all the time. That thing just went down there off. Let's do it again, guys. Okay, so now we're going to do it up.
Give it more throttle. Keep it really good.
We're going to compress the suspension to prime it. Hold down the button. Blast off. Oh, we. Okay, so we got a little excited that time.
Huh?
You want to do it?
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, you just grab it. It auto pivots. You don't have to hold it right there.
It hooks up nice. Guys, I'm a drag race rookie. Okay, this is it. That thing has an amazing feel, guys. It really hooks up and sticks to the ground well. Again, man, I'm a drag race rookie, and it made me look like I knew what I was doing. Now, Uncle James here, he's a pro. You don't want to race James if you see him at the drag races. So look, guys, that thing is about as straight as an arrow, man. It just hooks up and goes nice and straight. And look, you can turn the TSM off, that's no big deal. But man, when it's set up and tested as they designed it, it just hooks up and goes great. Let's see here. So, you know, okay, I think we showed them what they need to see there. Let's go and talk about it. Man, that tire's like a warm donut from Shipley's Donut. It is hot, man. So you guys saw it. It hooks up quite well.
Parking lot's a little.
Yeah, we were running on a parking lot out there that probably has a 5-degree grade, and we're going like this on it. So you know the TSM's always trying to counteract. Listen, in 150 feet, it probably went off of maybe 6-8 inches. It's almost like an arrow, almost like we were on a laser beam there. So that's it, guys. Y'all have seen it first. I still can't believe it. It's like I'm still dreaming. The performance is quite amazing. Again, the fact that me as not a drag racer can go out there and shoot it down that old parking lot nice and straight is a big testament to what this Slash is capable of, guys. Again, these things are gonna be hot. They're gonna sell out quick. We got pre-order list. We have reserve list. Let us know. Get on the list, guys. This thing is awesome. And man,
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Building one of these from scratch, it's about $600. So for $499, you're getting a great deal.
this is the deal that you can look, guys. You can build your drag Slash from scratch. You're not going to do it cheaper than this. And the other thing, after you build your own, you're going to have to spend 10 hours or 10 days out there test tune, test tune, test tune. Uncle Traxxas test and tune this one already for you, man. It goes straight as an arrow. And you got your TSM on, TSM off. It's got the technology from the trans brake. All these type of things, when you build your own, it's not going to be in there, guys. And so this, look, you got the magical body, the new wheelie bar. I can't believe they're coming out with an aluminum wheelie bar.
Mr. Jackson, we got you. We got you. We got you on the
Robert
list.
Jackson?
Yes, sir, it
Robert
is.
Jackson Jr. Robert Jackson, actually, I was thinking about Robert last night because he won the local drag races with his old blue chassis, just like this one. And so, so you have, this is it. Same one like you wanted with Mr. Robert. Okay, guys. So, again, give us a call. Is this
Mr.
car
Charles-
staying with us? This car is going away, right?
Miss,
Me.
Okay.
Mr. Charles Archer, Red Bull or coffee? What you on?
Mr. Charles Archer is Miss Maria's fabulous Cuban coffee. That was what makes this happen, okay, guys?
All right, guys.
So look, you've seen it here. You've seen it first. Give me a call, 832-288-4789. You saw the Drag Slash first at RC Hobby Shop in Houston, Texas. Guess what? In another hour, hour and a half, you're going to see another live video at my store number 2 up in Spring, Texas, okay? Stay tuned. Uncle Juan's going to be up there, and he's going to point out some of the awesome things on this car, okay? Mr. James?
We're
I
good.
think we're going to wrap it up right there.
We're good to go.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Share this one. This one had the hot stuff you never seen before. I told you we are going to bring it to you right here first. Thank you guys.